It works now?
I think it worked this time. And we are live with me, HoneyMilkaru, and my boyfriend, Abron Jahamas. Exactly. Today we're playing Am I Nima? And I'm excited to see. I've been so excited waiting to play this.
What kind of game is this?
It is a mystery slash somewhat horror game. It says dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. The perfect undulating prison for you to spend eternity. So basically, something has happened, and these are the thoughts inside your head. And you may or may not be a little girl named Nima. And along with the players, like of the character who may or may not be Nima's mother, is trying to find out if this is really Nima or an alien entity that took over the body of a little girl named Nima. Or is it Nima who just forgot who she is? An irritating yet familiar voice scratches at your brain, and you find yourself violently awoken by a mysterious figure. It worked! You're breathing. The air is cool and stagnant. The walls that surround you provide the room with a distinct lack of natural light. So over here is the brain, and this is Nima, or what may be Nima. And this is her brain, and this is what she can see. And you can see there's the figure, the mysterious figure there. Over here is a list, or will be a list of things that she will be able to click and drag and drop into her brain. And over time, she'll learn more and more things and remember more and more things. And you'll be able to use those to respond to the figure. You are underground. Dozens of boxes overflowing with trinkets bring a strange sense of comfort. That comfort dissipates as you realize you're tied to the chair you're sitting in. A bungee cord holds your head up. The stranger stands across the room, hesitating to approach. See, the thought just popped into her head. Stranger. And it's over here. Nima. Is that you? And I have another thing. Words in your brain can be combined to unlock new words. So stranger and Nima? No. Nima, stranger and Nima, or Nima and stranger combined to create mom. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. And so whatever you drag into her head, that's what she says out loud. Mom? What's going on? Wait, yes, it's all coming back to you now. You are Nima Lee, and this is your mother, Annabelle Lee. Mom, in all caps, breathes a sigh of relief and smiles. Oh, thank God. I thought I'd lost you. She excitedly steps forward, but stops herself just short of throwing her arms around you in an embrace. She pauses. Lost me? You say. Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food first. You must be starving. Mom exits the basement, excitedly clambering her way up the stairs. I hope she trips and cracks her skull. Ooh, that's creepy. It's even a different text.
So it should be fine.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Al! Al is in the chat! I haven't seen Al in forever. Yo, Al. How is Al doing? Yo, 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 yo. Body hurt. Oh no! Too much hitting the gym. That's something I could probably use to do myself, but no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I don't have time. You've been under your Miata? Is that a Mr. Miyagi? Oh, it's his car! Oh no! Does that mean he's practicing a martial art? No. Oh my God. I'm sorry. But, well, that's good that you're working on a car. Working on cars is very helpful and useful. Oh, from the late 90s? That's cool. 90s cars are really awesome.
Is it the one with the pop box, or is it the later model?
I'm sorry, I talked over you. Say that again.
I was wondering if it was the leader model without the pop-ups or the one with the pop-ups. Oh hell, I absolutely love those. I think they're absolutely beautiful. What color is it?
Yay! Car pictures!
Oh hell
Love
yeah.
car pictures. Alright, so let's play with some words here. We've got stranger, we've got Nima. So let's combine stranger and Nima. Makes mom. Oh, weird. So does mom and Nima make anything? Ooh, jackpot. We've got love, fear, and family. Love, fear, and family. Just fear and love. Makes grief. Okay. Grief and family makes dad. Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Okay. So does fear and dad make anything? Lonely. We're finding out a whole lot real quick. Mom makes dad. So dad is bringing a lot into the equation here. Stranger and dad? No, that doesn't make anything. What do you think? What should we add, babes?
Good question.
Got stranger, Nima, mom, family, fear, love, grief, dad, and lonely. We tried dad and stranger. I don't know about mom.
He's curious about what we're playing.
Makes family. We're playing Am I Nima? And it's a really cool game that's still under development, but this is the demo for it. And it's about this little girl who, well, we think it's a little girl. It's the body of a little girl who wakes up tied up in her basement, and her mom suspects her of being taken over by an alien. And we don't know if she's an alien or not, because sometimes it seems like she's normal and sometimes it doesn't. She has amnesia, so this is her brain, and this is a list of things that she remembers. So she's slowly remembering things based on what's happening here, which is her visual field, basically. And this down here is her stream of thought and what she's hearing. And you can combine thoughts. Stranger, family means mom to her is being a stranger, but not the dad. And that's wild, because I tried that earlier. So you can play with these words to combine them into different things, and you can gain meaning and context through these memories. So what we've discovered so far is stranger and stranger can mean mom, because mom was standing back here, but immediately she got grief from dad, even though she's never met dad, and lonely from dad, and lonely from family. Or did she get lonely from family? Family and lonely. What does family and lonely get? Dad, yes. Dad and mom makes family. Nima and family. Fear. Nima and family means fear. Stranger and fear. Predator. I'm really getting into this. I'm so into this game. I don't even know how to explain it. It's so different than any other game mechanic I've ever seen. Predator. Dad? Dad? No, I think dad has sadly passed away. Predator and Nima? Mind. So there is a predator in her mind. Mind and dad. Aww. Dad and mind made love. Mama and Nima. Aww. Love and mom made work. Nima and work made school. School and lonely made
He
isolation.
responded, the predator is crazy.
Responded what?
The guy in the chat responded, predator is crazy.
I know! So something about her mind is a predator, because that's what we've gotten so far. Her school, we can tell that she's lonely because we got lonely. School, we got isolation from school. We got work from mom, so we can tell that mom is away at work a lot. She's very lonely, and she feels like her mind is a predator. Or there's a real predator in her mind. Her dad, we got grief from. So we've learned so much in just that amount of time. Mind and isolation, maybe? Dark. Dream and dark. Okay. Grief and dark? No. Grief and dream equals dad. Oh, that's sad. Dad and dark don't go together. There is nothing negative about dad we've found so far. Dark and, let's try dark and predator. Predator and family. Nope. Family and predator. Nope. What about mom and dark? No. Mom and Predator. Mom and family makes Nima and Dad. Dad and Dad. Nope. I think we're...
Dad and Dad.
Well, you never know. Whoa, what did I just do? Damn it. What did I combine just there? I got death. I combined two things. And I got death, and I wasn't paying attention. And I got death. I think it was Predator and... Because I know I had Predator on the board. Predator and Isolation? Was it Predator and Isolation? No. That's not it. Was it Mind and Predator? Oh, Mom and Hate and Responsibility? Oh, my gosh. So, wow. I don't know what caused death, and that's gonna drive me crazy. But Mom caused hate and responsibility. What about work and responsibility causes wallet. Dad and wallet. Death and wallet and isolation? No. Wallet and hate and death is ghost. Causes ghost. Alright, how do we move on from this part? Because we've been doing this for a long time. And I'm enjoying it, I am, but this is a lot.
Oh hell, oh my god, I love the picture of Yara. The color is sick, bro, oh my god. Hell, bro. I love it.
What color is it, babes?
Oh, it's white. It's a beautiful white. But I can't really tell. It has a stripe going from the rear fender over to the tail end. But oh my god, it looks sick, bro. I love it, bro.
Awesome. And that's the one with the pop-up lights? I love that.
Because I think it was the earlier models have pop-up lights, and then the second generation, I think, I don't actually know. I don't know enough about Miata, so don't quote me on anything, but they have normal headlights.
Sorry, I got distracted. So, you say, thanks, Mom. Oh, there's Mom. Ew, what is this? Fish bones.
He's saying, yes, it's a first-gen Miata.
A sopping wet bowl of slop is gently presented to you. The odor, reminiscent of wet dog and dirty socks, is masked by overwhelming amounts of soy sauce. Your nose begins to shrivel like a worm left out in the sun. Mom unties your hands but leaves your waist and head fastened to the chair. With some effort, you can eat your gruel. She places a small, dull spoon in your now free hand. She's even uglier up close. That's that weird text again. Nima, before you eat, we need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Your memories may have been affected, and I want to ensure you're okay before everything goes back to normal. You're going to be living and sleeping in the basement for now. Can you untie me? You're tied up for your own safety. If you fall unconscious, I don't want you to hurt yourself. I don't want you to fall and hurt yourself. Just follow her rules and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment for you to heal in.
It's a prisoner with extra steps.
It does. You look at the bowl of food and then back up to her. You try to nod your head, but it just bounces in your binds. Alright, so starting tomorrow I'm going to be bringing you items. I want you to think of how these items make you feel, if they bring back any memories. For now, let's start with something simple as an example. She takes the bowl of gruel and pushes it towards you. What does this kanji you feel make you think of? You can start to eat while we talk if you like. That gave me kanji and hungry. What about dad? Kanji and dad? Kanji and wallet? No. Kanji and grief? No. Kanji and hungry makes disgust. Oh, she doesn't like it. You hesitate, looking down at the bowl and back at her. Although she claims there are no wrong answers, that's not true. She's looking for a specific response. Try connecting ideas in your mind and see where those trains of thought lead you. Tell me what you're thinking about. So I can see over here it has highlighted a few specific things it wants me to talk about in green.
Okay, he's saying that first gen Miatas have pop-ups, but second gen does not.
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry, I was thinking about the game. What did you say?
No, and he said that I have to go, guys. 4 a.m. comes earlier than you guys.
Oh, sorry, Al. But thanks for dropping by. It was good to see you again. I hope your body gets to feeling better. Take a nice magnesium bath. That would help. And take some Tylenol. Bye. Thanks for stopping by and talking about cars with us.
He says good night. Good night, brother.
Oh, forgotten. I accidentally did a thing. I hate to just say one thing. Oh, I can only say one thing. Oh no. Ah, darn. Well, I'm gonna say ew! Despite every fiber of your being screaming at you not to, you bravely force a single spoon of piping hot congee down your throat. Overwhelmed by the pungent taste of Mom's unconventional methodology of cooking, you spit it back out. Better to starve to death than endure another mouthful of this over-seasoned nightmare. Unsurprisingly, Mom looks away in shame and apologizes for the culinary travesty before you. I guess my cooking hasn't improved then. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't eat this. Well, you'll have to eat something. Can we order takeout? She cringes at the notion of spending money on greasy fast food when there's perfectly, quote-unquote, fine congee at home. Seems to cause her physical anguish. You know what? I have some burger coupons upstairs. I've been saving them for a special occasion. To be determined if she'll remember to actually do this. She's going to feed us, right? You yawn. The bowl of congee certainly chased away your appetite.
To be honest, I expect you to say the ball of yarn.
Now you prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. I'm getting pretty sleepy myself. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You shake your head. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you woke up in this basement feels like a dream. Oh, swimming. I got swimming. You were swimming. You hit your head. You're lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Oh, I got a bunch of pains. Pain. Ow! Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a small, sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real test will begin. You pass those and you'll be free to leave the basement, and everything can return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair you have a chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. What do you want to know? What do we want to know? She says we were in a swimming accident, but we remember a knife. We've got a bunch of pain, we feel forgotten, and we've got swimming. We've got grief, love, fear, stranger. So, should we take this opportunity to ask about something in the family? Like family history? Or should we ask about the accident that happened?
Maybe family history? I don't know.
I feel like we've got a pretty good idea about the family history, though, because, well, as far as what she believes, but what the mom says might be different. I'm too curious. I gotta ask about swimming, because it said a knife. I just gotta know.
Yeah.
I got hurt while swimming? You feel like you don't trust that explanation. Me neither. You went swimming all by yourself and hit your head on a rock. I told you not to go because the current was strong, but you didn't listen as usual. Oh, fuck you, lady. I already don't like you. I already don't like her. You were lucky I found you when I did.
Women and listening. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, you. Really?
I'm just messing.
Her voice is tinged with regret. She's lying to you. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. Anything else you want to ask me about?
Maybe now family or something?
Let's ask about Dad. You think?
Yeah.
Where's Dad? Your mother looks down at her hands. Dad's not here. What do you remember about him? You search your mind for anything you can recall about your father. The memory that returns isn't an event or a story, but a smell. He smells like fish. Your mom's stony face cracks into a smile and she laughs. He did. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I just have one more question. What do you want to ask? Lonely lit up. School? Work? Gosh, there's so much pain in my brain. Pain. What if I... Pain. Forgotten. Knife. Whoa. Pain. Fish? Nope. Pain. Drown. Body and water. Oh, I accidentally put water with something that turned into drown. Knife and sad equals cut and pain. Grief and pain created mom. Cut and mom equals surgery? Oh, you fixing to ask about that. Hello? I'm asking about surgery. Fine, it won't let me ask that. This is still a demo. Damn it. Surgery and body equals healing. Love for your family. Nima. School, kanji, pain, drown. I could ask about school, but I hate school. I could ask about her work because it seems like she's pretty obsessed with the work. I could ask about her. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you should ask about work. I think maybe like give an insight towards what she does and why she's acting the way she is.
Good idea.
Perhaps.
Work. Your job. What about your job? My work can wait. You're more important. The pain surging through your brain
Respectfully,
terminates...
babes, I think you should take that motive into your life too. Ha 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 ha.
Maybe. If I could.
I know.
Hey, maybe I'll take off as a famous streamer, a famous VTuber. Oh goodness, as if. The pain
Well,
surging...
I believe in you.
Love you, baby.
I totally believe in you.
The pain surging through your brain terminates with a sudden pull of the plug. That's a weird way to phrase that. Your eyes cut to blindness, and then you feel your body falling forward to be caught by the ropes fastening you to the chair. You flicker in and out of consciousness as rogue bolts of electricity wiggle your neurons. What a weird way of phrasing this stuff.
That's funny.
What a weird... This is weird. Man, this is getting really weird. Mom hums a familiar song. A pair of tender arms bear the full weight of your malnourished and sickly form. That means that she's not...
Starving her.
She's starving her. You are...
But maybe it's because she hasn't woken up in a while and that's why she hasn't been able to eat, or that's why she may be thin. Because we don't know how much time it's been since the accident and this moment now.
That's true.
And maybe they couldn't get access to a hospital.
Maybe. You would think... Well, I guess the mom wouldn't know when the girl was going to pass out again. But I was going to say you'd think she would try to get her food. Of course, she did try to give her food, but the girl just couldn't eat it. You are lowered onto a lumpy mattress, tucked in routinely and without indulgence. So that means there was no I love you, good night, or anything like that. Whoever carried you here was hesitant to do so.
I see.
Her acts of mothership seem...
There's more than one then.
What?
So what they're saying is that there's more than one. It isn't only a singular person, it is a multiple of people that are involved in this entire thing.
No, because here it says, her acts of mothership seem little more than a performance. Because earlier, she was acting all motherly and loving and, darling, I told you not to go swim in the lake. You could have drowned. But now she's not really caring. So she's saying the mothership or caringness was little more than a performance. Despite that, you feel a gentle hand lovingly caress the side of your face, and once again, the world goes dark. Oh, fossil. My head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Oh well. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. That's kind of funny. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. Happy and healing makes love and fish. Makes James Pond. I'm sorry. Makes James Pond? What is James Pond?
Maybe it's James Bond if he's very into ponds.
James Pond plus wallet equals food plus pain? Does that make anything? No. Food plus drown? No. Food plus ghost? Food, I think I did that already, plus pain. I've got so many pains in here, I don't know what to do with all these pains. I did a thing. Body, water, pain, drown, ghost, body and ghost and body. Does that do anything? Makes corpse, ghost and corpse. Food and corpse makes a zombie. Pain and...
I guess zombie makes kind of sense.
I wonder what's out there. She sees this little window, but it's got bars over it. So she feels trapped from the outside trapped. And when I say, when I put, that's weird. When I put trapped and outside together, it made fossil rock. That's weird.
Is she talking about you in the third person?
Oh my god.
Such an ass.
She's got this little plushy bunny and it says, seems lonely. She needs a friend. That gave me friend ghost. Nope. Friend zombie? No. Friend rock makes a friend. Fossil makes stranger, and stranger means mom. So friend stranger is a fossil. Well, game. Well played. Plush ghost, plush zombie, plush rock, plush pain. Nope. None of that worked. Was it always this lumpy? Bed just was bed. Is there a way to clear all this off? Because, oh my goodness. Bed and pain is a nightmare. Stranger and nightmare makes predator, and zombie makes hungry, and pain makes starvation. Wow. Okay, let's do the penguin one. A penguin? I wonder if they're ever jealous of the birds in the sky. And that makes envy. Oh! A cockroach! Am I supposed to catch it? What am I doing? Oh my god, we killed it! Ooh! That felt nice. That felt weird to say. It doesn't seem that bad. I think he's faking it. That gave us life and corpse. That's weird. I wish I could be the powerhouse of a cell. That's cute. The Mitochondria. That gave us science, and we got bug earlier. Monkey. This human looks strange. Don't know what that means. Disgust and body. Disgust and science. Disgust and corpse. Guts. Bugs and guts. Bugs and life. Bug and body. Bug and science? I don't know. Envy and body means self-loathing. Wow. Developers, good job. That's really interesting. Really well thought out. I used to chew on these pencils.
Vibes.
This is my special jar of wishes. Oh, that's a folded up paper stars. I had a friend from Thailand who used to make these. She was really cool.
Wow. Darling. Is chewing pencils like the proto creature of the marine eating crayons?
Probably. My purpose in life. I wonder what my purpose is.
Purpose.
She really likes marine animals, I'm seeing. Alright, so we backed out of that little area. We'll go over to this.
It kind of reminds me of you. You know.
She's got a lot of science stuff.
It's the part about partial insanity.
May or may not have an alien in their brain. Just the standard. Just hot girl shit. Just hot girl stuff. She spent a long time.
I'm having my hot girl summer. Just casually getting infected by an alien. And I don't mean a Mexican.
Hey, look, I think we found some lore. She spent a long time working on this one. No one even read it. And we got work and mom. So her mom made this on field studies, and it says Annabelle Lee. Her mom's name is Annabelle Lee, and she must be an archaeologist. This book is about evolution. I wonder what we'll evolve into. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm pretty good. Oh no, let me try this again. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty strong swimmer. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Didn't the mom say that she almost
It was
drowned?
a swimming accident. Which would be strange if she's a strong swimmer.
She's got multiple trophies, but she was on swim team. These fish are trapped in a fake world, just like her.
Aren't we all?
Zhang Wen 7. Even after all those years of studying, my Mandarin still sucks. Aw, poor little girl. Understanding paleobiology. Helen Tamerlane. 101 dinosaur jokes that'll have your friends roaring by JP. How did dinosaurs pay their bill? With Tyrannosaurus checks. Tales from the Uncool Kid. Benson Breyer. This book used to be so relatable. Now I just think he's a loser. Damn. Well, we got a whole bunch of stuff out of that. Swim team and trophy equals lonely. Oh.
Maybe it's hubris by own success, I don't know.
Work
I guess that's not the right word for it.
work and book made paleontologist. Mom and paleontologist equals work. Work and book makes and book. Responsibility in school makes homework. Age and homework makes work and paleontologist again. Trophy and paleontologist? No, trophy and pain. Trophy and dream. Self-loathing. Book. Fossil. Plush. Guts. Bug. Hungry. Starvation. Isolation. Ghost. Joke. Trophy. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. What's he so happy about? Pisses me off. Joke and happy. No. Happy and something made family. I didn't catch. I accidentally made marine biologist. I don't know what made that. I'm making stuff. I am making things! I don't know what's happening, but I'm making stuff. I just have too much in my brain. I made boredom. I made sad. I made malaria. I made Marilla. What is Marilla? I made lonely, biologist, guts, book, joke, lonely, bug. What is Marilla? Hungry? Bug and Marilla made hungry? What is Marilla? What does it mean?
Good question.
Hi, Wolf Wizard! There's 2 pains because at the beginning, I'm so sorry. Babes, you're supposed to be watching the thing. Hi, Wolf Wizard! There was so many pains because at some point her mom was telling her about how she got injured and a whole bunch of pains showed up and I just couldn't get rid of them all. Man, I'm trying. So these are all the words we've discovered so far. We're trying to learn this little girl's backstory through combining these words over here and just exploring the world around us. So we're gonna go back. So apparently, this is Nima. According to her quote-unquote mother, a accident happened to her and she lost her memory. And now the mom is all paranoid and thinks that she's being taken over by aliens. So I'm really not sure what all that's about. But anyway, nobody's really sure. We're finding out that the dad isn't here, but whenever we did the brain thing, it found out that dad equals death and grief. So we think dad has passed away. Mom equals lonely, hate, responsibility. Whoa, what did I do? I don't even know what I did. I think it was this water has been sitting out here for a while. Oh, water and life. Gotcha. Anyway, Mom at some point is going to come back in and start questioning us again. She's questioning us like World War II Germany style. She thinks that we have aliens in our brain that's taking her over. So we have to learn as much as we can because we don't remember anything in that amount of time. This is what my dad looked like. I remember him. Okay. Was that ghost already there? Memory, I know.
Maybe she was kidnapped by the mom and that's why she doesn't want to be committal with answers about her dad, maybe?
Then why would the mom be doing this weird... Well, the mom's just weird like that. Oh, look! Oh, I was his child, and I was her child, in this kingdom by the sea.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's so sweet. A child's drawing It vaguely resembles a koi fish.
He responded to typical parental behavior.
Oh, to be stolen? Or to, like, tied up with bungee cords and questioned?
I'm all missing the questioning part.
Oh, yeah, the questioning part. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, how you doing, man? I hadn't seen you in a long time. Babes, this is my D&D friends.
Well, yeah.
Really
Nice
cool.
to meet you.
I think that you and Wolf Wizard would get along really well. Like, personalities are very similar, in my opinion. James Pond? What does James Pond mean?
Copyright friendly James Bond.
Koi fish. James Pond. So the koi fish is James Pond, maybe? I'm assuming it's like sort of like show. Oh, there's a little thing down there. These ugly things go on my feet. Crocs! Oh, they're Brocs instead of Crocs. That's hilarious. Pets, aquarium. Oh no, pet and fish equals trapped. And pet equals home. And pet equals, oh, that, I've just too much going on here. I don't know how to like these out without combining them. Lonely and paleontologist equals Nima. Stolen? Babes. You might be right. I think Nima might be stolen.
Well, that's not ideal. No. I've heard in most countries stealing a child is frowned upon.
Yeah. I wasn't actually expecting that.
It's like shitting in a public sink. It's not recommended. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's what the attendants there said too.
Oh my god.
One also said that. For legal reasons, I have not done
I
that.
don't know what to do with this information. Okay, it says, should I knock for mom?
Expel,
I'm gonna say
expand,
no.
understand.
Alright, we clicked on absolutely everything. We looked on the lava lamp. It just said, bathroom is locked. Wait, I'm not even allowed to go to the bathroom? But what if I need to go?
Underwear.
Babes, underwear is never a suitable answer.
It is. Not a good one.
Well, I guess I didn't specify if it was
Poor answer.
good
Not a good one. You know me long enough to know that you get an answer may not be the best answer, but it sure will be an answer.
Dad, no. Prison, yeah, it's a good idea. Prison, it's fine, mom. Mom, oh my gosh, we got such... Okay, here it is. Mom and prison. Oh, mom and dad made family by accident. Family and then prison, maybe? Oh, accidentally made a pet. Book and trophy, book and dad. Book and life. Book and food. Book and light. Book and kanji and pet. Kanji and food made hate. Or I think it was kanji and something made hate. And then prison, hate and hate. Just hate everything. Hate absolutely everything. Nope. Life and ghost. Nope.
Mom, the face, I hate you.
I'm starting to think she has a very relevant reason to hate her mom. Just saying. Should I knock for mom?
Mm-hmm.
I think yes. We should knock for mom at this point. Are you awake? Oh my god! What is that? You hear her undo a series of deadbolts, opening the door only a crack for it to be caught by the chain lock and held nearly closed. Look at that! What is that? She's studying
He says he's also doing well and commenting on that
the mom thinks she's an alien, or he thinks that the mom is an alien? Because I'm starting to think that the mom is an alien.
To mother thinking kid has alien.
Oh, to the mom.
And he was asking, and can you drag to trash on the top left as referred to how to get the small icon that are in the brain away.
Oh my gosh. Wolf Wizard is so smart. I'm not even lying to you. Wolf Wizard is such a smart dude. He wins bingo every single time, even though that doesn't even have anything to do with basic intelligence. He just does. You hear her undo the thank you, Wolf Wizard.
Well, sometimes I don't think, especially me, I'm up to the highest standard.
Babes, it's okay. We hear her.
I guess it goes like the Norwegian definition. Like barn leker best. Similar.
Children play the best, exactly. By the way, Wolf Wizard, this is Demis, is Norwegian.
Prefer term is Demetrius Lamarcus LeBrown, but thank you.
I thought it was Lahames. What is it that you said earlier?
Lahames.
Bro, don't act like you didn't just make that up
Okay.
on the
Thank
fly.
you
Don't act all offended that I made
Thank you for the
something up.
casual racism. You're appropriating my
Don't
culture.
make this like made it up. You made it up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I have never heard about this man and or aforementioned woman in my entire life.
You're the biblical definition of a donkey. All right.
Listen, you're a biblically correct Jewish person.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that compliment.
Of course.
Mom says,
Wow.
You
I'm tired.
didn't clean yourself up. The bathroom door. Oh, the bathroom door was locked. Her cold demeanor thaws for a moment. She said a potty word.
Oh no. What did you say, darn?
She said the crap word.
You know, I just crapped myself.
She pounds her head with the palm of her hand. She gestures for you to go sit at the table while she retreats into your room and unlocks the bathroom. Quick, lock her in. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison. She returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. She doesn't take note of you passing by to ascend the stairs in an... I'm getting tired, sorry. She doesn't take note of you passing by to ascend the stairs in a staccato of thumps and exits the basement. Wait, so your bedroom is in the basement? I thought she was in the basement because the mom had tied her up in the basement. I didn't know that her actual bedroom is
Honestly,
in the basement.
basement gremlin is a hell of a choice, honestly. That's a vibe.
I guess that kids have their bedrooms in the basement, but it's a little
My
bit
friend
unusual.
Bendik lived in a basement, which is very fitting.
I'm not going to comment on that. You fidget in your chair, wondering if you did something to upset her.
It's fitting.
She's not buying it. She returns, trundling clumsily down the stairs. She holds the railing to keep herself steady. In her other hand, she carries a large tote bag bulging with concealed items. All right. She calms down a bit and smiles placidly at you. Good morning, Nima. Good morning. Don't forget to call her Mom. Did you sleep? Oh, whoops, wrong character. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday, our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. She flips up a notebook and makes a note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her.
Nice to meet you too, brother.
Nope. She flips her notebook closed, and the fake smile...
He really good argument that his mom most likely moved the room down, because because amnesia, you wouldn't know if you actually had the room within the basement, if it was moved into the basement after the accident.
Oh, that's true. That's very true. Good observation.
That was your friend's observation. I'm not going to take credit for it.
Oh, no. I was giving him credit. No offense, babes.
Okay,
But,
I'm just making sure, you know.
yeah. I was thinking that, thing I thought was a window, because I didn't understand that the room was actually in the basement. Like, bedroom was in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that I clicked on that was up here, I thought it was a window because she wondered what was out there. So now I'm wondering what that was. Was it like a vent? I guess it could still be a tiny window. I don't know. Anyway. She flips her notebook closed, and then the fake smile returns to a real one. You're going to do better today, right? Oh, hold on a minute.
You okay? So I've heard of the late responses. I'm not that good at reading. So yeah, you like out the messages so she can react and all of that stuff.
I think
No
my mom
worries.
thinks I'm an alien.
Aren't you?
Yeah, but she doesn't need to know that.
So what you're saying is you're Mexican?
Can't say that! Anyway, moving on. Today is going to be a little different from yesterday. With me, I have some items. All you need to do is tell me how they make you feel. Can you do that for me? Yeah. She places a plushie of a shark upon the table in front of you. For some reason, it invokes unfamiliar feelings within. Nostalgia, sorrow, and most intriguingly, love. Now, is there anything this reminds you of? Yes, actually, because in the picture in my bedroom that I saw, I was holding this in the picture with my dad. No, I wasn't talking to you. I'm sorry. I was talking to the game. I'm sorry, babes.
But this is... Sorry, I thought you were referring to... I thought you were talking in the game. My mistake.
I'm sorry, babes. That's the toy Dad got for me at the aquarium. Can we go? Can we get tickets? Yes, let us out of the house now. Oh no, it says, yes, let us out of the bowl. Oh, it's considering us like a fish and we're in a fish bowl. That's cool. It's not really a good time for that right now. Aw, man. Promise we'll go sometime, just like how we used to go when Dad was still around. Memories of your father's embrace fill your mind. He's no longer with you, but the plushie still connects the two of you together. Maybe after we're all done here. Does that sound good? Mom lets out a melancholic chuckle. It's funny. You used to bring this thing everywhere with you. I remember you never let me take it from you, even to wash. Your father used to say it was starting to look more like a catfish than a shark. He even considered buying a second one to switch out so we could clean it when you weren't looking. Hey! He never did, don't worry. After he passed, you were even more inseparable.
So, we know that that's that. The dad died.
So we know for sure that the dad has passed away now.
That's sad.
It's very sad. I want you to hold on to anything that reminds you of him. You and Mom share a moment of... Why am I having such a hard time right now? You and Mom share a moment of nostalgic silence, reminiscing on the warmth of a face that fades more and more into memory every single day. Oh,
that's sad.
Mom lovingly plants her hand on your cheek. I'm just glad I didn't lose both of you. Wait a minute.
Maybe the dad died in the accident and she managed to make it out.
Yes, or whatever the real issue is here. Maybe they awakened some sort of thing. Whatever the real problem is, the dad didn't make it and the daughter did. Nima, let's move on to something else. She pulls out a chunk of rock with a strange formation entombed onto its surface. There's a prismatic glow to the rock, an opalized skeleton frozen in time, and then cracked open like an egg. Mother hesitates, unsure if she should show you this thing. Still, she places it on the table and pushes it toward you. What does this remind you of? That reminds me of paleontology. It's a fossil. It reminds me of a book. Actually, specifically, it reminds me of her book.
Because the mom had made a book about paleontology, so she was a paleontologist.
And there was a book that had that exact little horseshoe crab on the top of it.
Maybe something she uncovered from her paleontology. Paleontology work is what got into the daughter, and that's why she's worried. It was something she uncovered.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. And I was thinking maybe it got the dad too, but the dad didn't make it. And she's worried that it went to the daughter now. So
maybe she's showing the same signs as the dad did originally at the beginning, and that's why she's worried, because she sees what's happening with her and connects the dots to him.
I'm just gonna say fossil. I think that's the best thing. It's a fossil from work. This is one of the fossils you study from work. You're reminded of all the time your mom spends in her office, toiling away at descriptions and classifications for fossils like these. A job that takes up so much of her time and yet pays so little. You're working with these fossils pretty much all the time. You wrote books about them. Do you remember this one's name? When you look at this fossil, the only thought that comes to your head is that it looks like the silhouette of a shadowed man. There's something about it that calls to you, as if the shape of the stone is in the perfect shape to fit you. You have a desire to crawl inside the stone and become entombed within it. No? She said all that, and she goes, no?
Maybe later.
Morella Blendens. So remember how earlier I accidentally blended some stuff together right before Josh showed up, I think? And then it went to this, and it's mozzarella, and then
Vibe.
it's this thing. I didn't realize what it was. But that's alright. It's not important right now. So the rock is mozzarella. You sigh.
The rock
She
is
constantly
it's a rock of
tested
mozzarella. Oh my god.
I know, right? She sighed. She constantly tested you on this useless crap. That small spark of anger unlocks a treasure trove of hidden resentment you held for your mother and her work. How
The
much she
resentment comes from
offloaded,
not getting to spend time with her mother being disconnected.
how much she offloaded onto you in order to prioritize her research. The waste of time. What was that? You spent a whole summer down there obsessing over things that have been dead for millions of years. You touched a nerve with that. She reacts by balling her fists. A steel veil crosses over her eyes. You spoiled brat. You can play and do nothing all summer. Maybe to do this looks like I'm wasting my time, but all this work I've done so we can fix our family. You shouldn't have said that. Why not? It's the truth. Play? You didn't let me go outside. I felt like I was in prison.
Maybe that means that this is going in cycles. Maybe she keeps on forgetting and then going back to ground zero.
Forgetting? Going back to ground zero? What do you mean?
Because she's referring to that she was locked in all summer. But this is the first remember of her being locked up. Maybe this is going in cycles. Maybe this is an ongoing problem. And we keep on forgetting what's happened. That
Wolf
after a certain
Wizard?
amount of time, it just resets.
I'd love to know Wolf Wizard's opinion on that. What you just said. Because Wolf Wizard says he thinks that the dad got infected prior, just like we were saying. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that it has something to do with this. And now I'm curious because Mom said, you had to learn your lesson. What lesson? You really shouldn't have said that. I don't think we should continue talking about this. I want to focus on happy memories today. Oh, wait. Do you think that Nima got infected first and the thing inside her killed the dad?
Maybe. But the mom seems very unstable.
Yes,
she
she
does not
does.
seem like a
Very.
sane person.
You're my good and happy daughter, Nima. She speaks as if she's reminding herself who you are, but the tone is clearly suggesting that you've begun to wander off the script that she has set out for you. God, wow. What lesson,
Sounds like an
Mom?
over-controlling parent.
Yes, it does. What lesson, Mom? Don't get all righteous with me, as if it's my fault that we ended up like this. You're the one who betrayed my trust. You're the one who put this entire experiment in jeopardy. Experiment?
So she's been experimenting on her daughter.
That's what it sounds like. I was ready to forgive you, for us to go back to the way things were, but it seems you're too spiteful to move on.
This sounds like a serial killer trying to justify why they killed someone.
You're not Nima. Nima would never act like this. Nima would never question me like this. That's it. It's time for bed. Your mother grits her teeth and holds her... Sorry? Hold on, let me try that again. Your mother grits her teeth to hold herself back from speaking further. Gruffly, she picks you up by your arms and hauls you back to your room. She deposits you across the threshold of your door, then quickly closes the door behind you. You hear her voice muttering something about controlled stimulus as she stomps away from the door and begins ascending the stairs out of the basement. You messed up. You pushed her buttons too much. She doesn't love you anymore. You banish the errant thought from your mind. After the interrogation today, you want for nothing else but the comfort of bed. What were you saying, babes?
Well, Wouldn't a conditional love like that really be love, or would it be something else?
Hey babes, check out what Wolf Wizard is saying.
He's saying that maybe she found something in the fossil that wasn't dead, and as to refer to the comment about that the fossil is the thing to make the family whole again, and maybe it isn't her daughter, is what he's saying. And this is the second message. And he brings up, maybe she was trying to bring her husband back.
He says, I'm so intrigued by this. I am so intrigued by the lore of this game, you guys. I'm so intrigued. I gotta know more. She wants nothing but for the comfort of bed. You find yourself awake in bed. There are heavy weights on your arms. You try to wiggle your arms and push against a series of tight ropes that bind you still. Here's my other question. If she's just an emaciated child, which is what it seems to be saying here, right? Why is the mom going through all this trouble to keep her bound up? It's not like she's gonna Hulk out and break through the wall.
Well, maybe the thing that's got her is the reason that she's emaciated.
The thing that's got her? What do you mean?
The alien thingy-majiggy thingy. The creature that has been discussed, in a sense. Thing that may or not have infected the child. Maybe that's causing her not to eat, to hide away the strength that it's giving her. Maybe? I don't really know.
I'm so fascinated. I want to know what makes her forget. She clearly forgets and has to start over, because that's the point of the beginning of this video game. All right. Yeah. Here the little negative nagging voice in the back of the brain says, I told you she does not like failure. I don't like that. Your mother enters the room.
That's uncomfortable.
Wiping a small steel pick with an antiseptic tissue?
So the mother is clearly very unstable. That we've managed to deduce.
A small steel pick? Are we about to get lobotomized?
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. You're away. I didn't use enough anesthesia.
She's anesthetizing her daughter.
She's anesthetizing. What? Oh my god. My brain is going in a million directions right now. You try to scream, but you discover your mouth is gagged. That's fine. You won't need it. Oh my god! Wait! Oh my god, this is so dark. So she's about to do some kind of surgery on her daughter without anesthesia. She leans over you, placing her knee on your stomach to pin you and gripping your face with a clawed hand. The pick inches closer to your eye!
That's uncomfortable.
Don't blame yourself. It's my fault, really. Something must have went wrong with the procedure for you to come out like this. She begins to caress your cheek. Her hands are trembling ever so slightly, but that's okay. Oh no! There's always next time.
Let me see if he responded. They said that the reason I ask is because it seems like the mother is resetting the daughter.
Resetting her? Resetting is one way to put it. Is she making clones, do you think? And she's just killing them whenever they're not right? Is that what it is, do you think?
Maybe.
Oh my god. I feel physically unwell. You feel... no, I don't want to read that. She stabs her in the eye. She stabs her in the brain. She dies. It's dark, cold, endless, and utterly serene. You spend an eternity in this darkness till a familiar voice. Nima? Is that you?
Maybe that's the end of the demo.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Oh my god. Whoa. I am... My brain. Wow.
It's gonna be a solid ass game when it releases.
I cannot wait. I've been excited about this game since I found out that it exists. I was watching a Call Me Kevin episode where he started playing it, and as soon...
It says, yep, daughter definitely died, yep.
Yes.
Maybe by responding less aggressively, you get a better ending.
Oh, do you think?
Or maybe. It's gonna be different. I think that this type of game naturally has an inkling to have multiple solutions and endings.
I have to try to do all the wrong ones. I just gotta. Because the first time I tried to get all the
Because,
right ones, answer all the right way, based on the evidence that I saw, but apparently
so you responded the best way you could now.
I answered the way that I thought was the most accurate to real life. I'll put it that way.
Because what happens if you answer in a way that's I agree with your mother and all being very non-confrontational or conflictive, just being very yes mother kind of thing.
Yes. It worked? Question mark? You're breathing.
Oh, listen. She got stabbed now in the head, right? Or in the eye. And she has pain in the eye.
She has pain, not in the eye, but in her brain, in her head at the back of her neck.
Maybe that's supposed to signify that's why.
I'm sure of it. I'm sure something. The mom keeps talking about a procedure, right? Some sort of procedure. So it's gotta be. I can't wait. Now I'm gonna answer it all ways that are like, yes, mother, I agree with you. Now that I see what the quote unquote bad ending is. Let's see. The air is cold and stagnant. We've seen this part. You're underground. Comfort dissipates. Stranger, is that you? Yep, thank you. Yep, we know how to do all that. Just tell her, oh, it's saying that right here. Who is Nima? Am I Nima? Just tell her whatever she wants to hear. Hear what she wants to hear. I think we got it. Well, let's see how good my memory is.
She's like a politician.
Annabella Lee. Mom breathes with a sigh of relief and smiles. It always bothers me because sometimes it spells mom this way, and sometimes it spells mom capital M-O-M.
But maybe it's just because sometimes you think of your parents slightly differently, supposed to accentuate that.
And it could be. Lost me? Mom shudders. Let me bring you some food. You must be starving. Comes upstairs. I hope she falls and cracks her skull. Thanks, Mom. An odor will reminiscent of a wet dog. Fastened to the chair. You eat some gruel. You tell your mom. You think to your mom she's even uglier up close. We need to have a little talk. There was an accident. Can you untie me, please? Just follow her rules. Oh, it's making so much more sense now. Just follow her rules and then we'll be free. You're not a prisoner. This is just a controlled environment.
He says that he thinks the daughter died in an accident and she found something to try to fix her.
Yes. I agree. I think that's what it is. She's found something to try to fix her, and maybe she's got to replace the brain. Maybe she's giving her a new brain every time.
Maybe that's why she can't remember.
Kanji and No. Oh, I already messed it up. Kanji and hungry. So what would the mom want to hear? It wouldn't be discussed.
Positive, like delight or happiness.
How can we get happy? Mom and Nima makes fear.
Love.
It won't let me say anything about love. Damn, darn it. Hesitate. What do you think? Love. I love it. It will let me say love. Okay, I love it. Oh, thanks. I sure do love your cooking. You pick up the spoon and watch as a glob of slop falls from the spoon back into the gloop in the bowl. It's too much. You put it back down. You can't do this. It's disgusting. You need to tell her. Are you okay, dear? Oh no, we're gonna eat this.
No, if you can't, then try to say something that might instill that you're not feeling hungry or something like that. If you just cannot eat it.
I can't use love again. I can use zombie? It would allow me to use the word zombie? It says it's a bit hot. So what can I say? I can use the word zombie? I can talk about the kanji. Maybe I'll ask her about her cooking. Maybe that would make her happy to ask how she made it. We'll try it. Yes, this is kanji. You stare at it. Do you want to eat it? What is kanji? It's rice, oats, fish, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and chives, I think.
It actually doesn't sound too bad.
Honestly, not too bad. I don't understand why it's rice and oats, though. I got it from the herb garden. Also rum. The fish looked a bit old. Ew! Also rum. I don't think that's what kanji is. Well, it's a bit untraditional, but it's what I had on hand. You want to eat it? Oh my gosh, you're really trying to make me...
Just try to force it down at least.
The
If
only
there's no
way
other option.
that it let me do that was when I said disgust. So what else could I do? Hungry, maybe? Just repeat that you're so hungry you're just gonna eat it.
Maybe.
Hungry. Gruel. A fantastic source of nutrients, high in protein, fats, and minerals. A perfect feast for any growing boy or girl. Before you know it, you'll find yourself shoveling mouthfuls after mouthfuls of lumpy kanji down your gullet. Delicious?
He says that second voice might know what's going on. And then...
I'm shocked.
And then he said hungry, maybe.
I agree 100%. I'm starting to think that second voice is the remnant that's left over from each of the resets. Kind of like that inner gut feeling. It says you barely notice the crunchy, calcium-packed fish bones cutting into your gums. You got pain out of that. Look how shocked Mom is. Look how shocked she is. She's utterly shocked.
But you actually ate that shit?
It says you can feel your stomach distending in your body, an uncomfortable weight that only succeeds in making you hungrier. Easy there, champ. Mom grimaces. Disgusted by your enthusiasm, she yanks the bowl away from you almost as fast as you set it down. I think she means get it down. You really were hungry. You usually hate my cooking. Can I have more? I think you've had enough for now, dear. You yawn.
Some passive aggressive shit. I think you've had enough food for now. Calm it down, bro. I am.
She's like, oh my god. Ugh. You yawn. The bowl of kanji certainly chased away your appetite. Now you'd prefer to find a nice den to crawl inside and sleep. Mom sets the bowl aside and lets out a long sigh. She stares at you intently, preparing for something. How much of the accident do you remember? You don't remember the accident because there was no accident. In my opinion, there isn't. Some things just come to you, but as far as you're concerned, everything that happened before you wake up this moment has felt like a dream. Oh, you were swimming, you hit your head. You were lucky I was able to rescue you. You clutch your head as a bolt of pain travels from the top of your cranium down your spine. Ow! Likely story. A memory surges to you. You recall looking up at your mother's stony face. In her hand, she clutches a sharp knife designed to cut through flesh and organs. Your mother looks worried as she reaches out to console you. Girl, get your hands off me. You recoil away from her. Maybe we should talk about this later. Tomorrow the real test begins. You pass those and you'll be free to leave the basement and everything can return to normal. How am I supposed to pass if I can barely remember anything? I suppose it's only fair if you have the chance to ask me some questions in return. There's a shuddering pain racking your brain. You're almost spent for the day. Choose your next words carefully. That makes sense because wobbly words that hate the mom so much are the remnants of memory left over. So what should we ask that Mom would like? So we're just trying to appease Mom.
You look substantially less fat today. I don't know. The kanji is really working on your face.
Yes.
Could you rub me down in kanji or something?
Okay, bro.
Ow, no, bro, like, she's strange as hell. Fuck should I, if you find that a compliment when we rubbed it down in kanji, fuck should I know? That'll work here.
I think it makes sense to talk about the pain. Yo, did you see that? I almost made a big mistake. When I hovered this over the brain, it says, "You hurt me." Nah, let's not do that. Swimming ? Family says rest of family. Zombie says, am I a zombie? Nah, let's not do any of that. Love says, you okay? Okay. Sometimes these things end up green. One says, Mom also says, are you okay? Nima says, am I Nima? Let's do love and say, are you okay? Let's try it. Are you okay, Mom? She looks surprised and then down at her cardigan. Do I not look okay? You look like you stopped taking care of yourself a long time ago. You tried to smile warmly at her. I was worried about you. But it's all okay now. I just need to run these tests. How about after we spend the last week of summer break... Wait. How about afterwards we spend the last week of summer break heading down to... Radium? What does that mean? Heading down to Radium? A nice hot spring trip will do us some good. Sure. Can I help you somehow? Just focus on getting better. Your eyelids are growing heavy. You're running out of energy. That didn't hit quite as good as I wanted. What now? Rock again, zombie, disgust, blood, family, love, pain, rock, blood again. Blood? Swimming? I just asked her about swimming. Did I not ask her about swimming?
No?
I did not.
Maybe.
I'll ask her about swimming then.
I honestly can't remember. This is a lot of information to the whole.
You're right. I'm sorry. Part of me, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to overwhelm you. Part of me is just speaking out loud to myself.
Of course.
Swimming by yourself and hit your head on a rock. I
She
told
says
you not to go.
And more pain.
Yes, look at all the pain. Just pain. It's just making so many pains
Yeah.
and so many bloods. She is lying to you. You yawn and your mother takes notice. Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? So many things showed up.
Hey, baby, just so you know, the voice you're putting up for the second voice is really impressive. I didn't even notice how it just perfectly transitioned in. So that you sound great with that voice.
Oh, the creepy
That's an
one?
impressively good voice. Yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
Nima, sweetie, don't you think it's time to go to bed? I have one more question. I didn't ask this last time, but I wanted to because I was interested in the drown or the rock. The rock doesn't have one. Love again. I can't ask love again. Can I ask mom? No, I can't ask mom. Work.
I'm surprised you can see the rock. You know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. For God's sake, Brain Bro, shut up. It's the dumbest joke you could have gone for.
Drown. I'm just gonna ask Drown because I wanted to ask Drown last time, but I didn't. Did I die in the accident? No. You were in a coma. Let's not worry about that right now.
I think we should worry about that. That seems like an important piece of information.
Alright, she goes unconscious. Mom hums a familiar blah. Her motherliness was a performance. Look at this. Fossil in her brain. It's trying to tell us something. Get the tinfoil hats. Ugh, my head hurts. This is my room. I barely remember it. Drown and school? No. Drown and rock. And school, blood and pain, rock. Well, I should have guessed that. The bathroom is locked. I don't want to have to unlock a whole bunch of new words, but I guess I need to.
You got it, darling. I believe in you.
Child at sea. It's a lava lamp. It's hot to the touch. It's been sitting out for a while. And it's this thing. This is what I was wondering. It looks so pretty out there. Oh, so it's got to be. That's not what she said last time. She's saying a different thing last time.
Maybe because you've gotten to a different path down the story, and that's why it's saying a different thing.
Maybe so. She says not to toot her own storm. Oh my gosh. On horn, but she's a good swimmer. She ever wondered what we'll evolve into? Spent a long time working on this one and no one read it. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. This is all the things I did before. I'm just doing it again. The bug! I don't want to kill the bug. That made me sad last time. I didn't click on this last time.
Did you save the bug?
I didn't kill the bug and I discovered a new thing. It's a locker and we can get into it, but I don't know what the combination is. So I wonder what...
Maybe
the code is State Farm?
like the insurance company.
No, babes.
Are you sure?
It was, wait, milk, rice, coffee, tomatoes. No, that couldn't be a code. Wonder if mom had time to pick up groceries while I was gone. Doesn't seem like it. July already. Feels like it's been a million years. Sorry. If it's a million-year-old bug in her head, then it probably does feel like it's been a million years. Tomato Boy. It's the coolest. I read all the comics.
You're my tomato boy.
Thank you very much.
No, your tomato-ness is quite... What do we...
This human looks a bit
fruity, if you may.
strange. Used to chew on these pencils. My special jar full of wishes. Oh, I accidentally clicked on that twice. My bad. My porpoise in life. I don't want to kill the bug. It gives me death and something. Oh, mom made neglect there for a second, which I can totally see that. Pride and school made trophy. Swim team makes trophy. Envy and blood made immortality. Nima and immortality makes power. Power
But I
in
guess if you're
giant
immortal,
Belgium.
you would have power. You don't have to fear death. I guess that is power in itself.
True. Wow, I've
So
got
I'm
so
guessing-
many more words this time than last time. Dang. Punishment. Oh. Pet and punishment equals torture? Oh no. Ego and torture. Son and torture? No. Homework is torture. Don't even with me. Trophy and trophy. Fossil
That is correct.
torture?
Homework is torture.
Yes.
Oh, torture. Thanks, brain.
Torture. Alright. Homework.
For a
I
second,
wish I could be the
still
powerhouse of
complaining
the
about-
cell. Science, fossil, paleontologist, body, trophy, torture, body equals cut, and something was a knife and trophy, knife and paleontologist equals sashimi? Oh no, I went to fish. I'm a
Fish.
goofball.
I know. I'm a goofy goober.
That hit harder in my head than it actually did. Wish I could shrink down just to see how my dolls live. Pretend, trophy, pretend. Ego is manipulation. Dang. Manipulation trophy, manipulation homework, manipulation and something made starvation. Sashimi and starvation? That doesn't go with anything. I guess I'm gonna have to kill the bug. I'm sorry. Oh wow, I got a bunch of corpses. Starvation and corpse equals zombie and corpse equals rebirth. I have never gotten that one before. Corpse and rebirth equals zombie. All right, how are we gonna find? Oh, I'm so sorry. I bonked the microphone. I'm so sorry.
That's okay, darling.
I did that already. What is the code gonna be? I'm not all that good with that sort of thing. Cause look, I'm not all that smarticle particleness.
You are, shut up.
She said I was not talented at all. That's so sad.
It's not. It's only 2 o'clock, or it's almost 3 o'clock for me. Fuck, I've got to work tomorrow. That's gonna be interesting.
Oh, babes, you need to go to bed.
Eventually.
There has to be something I'm missing. Gotta be. Okay. What is letters? No, there was one. I think I know what it is. MRCT. Could it be MRCT?
Maybe.
MRCT. It could be. Okay. FLNOPSB. This doesn't feel like it's. Now I don't remember what it said. Darn. Milk, rice, coffee, tomatoes. I'm just totally going out on a limb here. Just listen. I'm going on a limb here.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking
listening.
maybe it's the first letter of each of these. Milk, rice, coffee,
Maybe.
and tomatoes.
Maybe.
Because that would be the only one that I know of that would have that many letters. But none of these have M, they just have N. That one had M, but that's not right. Is this just swim? SW, is this? Oh my goodness. I need to know what's in there. I'm gonna die. What is it? Forgotten. I'm gonna die. And she says my
Preferably
old
don't.
locker, I can't remember the password. So if I say lock-in, oh my goodness. Locker and
Log
I
in,
got
bro.
candy.
Log in.
candy, poison, poison, and then infect. It's almost like this is swim, but it's not. SW, but it can't be W because there's not a W here. Is it my name? N-I-M. Hey, Nima. It's Nima. I'm in. Oh, it says I guess Nima would be too obvious.
You said you thought you were slick.
Yeah, I really did. Ugh, I don't know. Maybe it's in the books. Tales from the Uncool Kid, Benson Breyer, Car Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, something. Nope. Jong Wen 7. Not that. And then fish trapped in a fake world. Yep. I got.
I got nothing. I ain't got shit, and I ain't got nothing. It wasn't me. I ain't done shit. Officer, it was not me. I did not burn down that retirement home. It was not me.
Yeah.
My armored potato, just seeing.
Your armored potato?
Yes. Hi.
Caliber potato. Wow.
Yes. You know.
Okay, give up.
Compliment.
I'm just gonna go talk to Mom. Enough of that. Are you awake? Yes.
I'm proud of you for doing as well as you did.
Thank you. This has been really fun.
Yeah, it has. And so sorry for being a little slow with the reading messages.
It's okay. I really appreciate you reading them for me.
No worries.
I'm getting really sleepy. I'm ready to go to bed soon. But we're almost to the end of this one. You hesitate, weighing the risk of trapping your mother in your prison, and she returns quickly and efficiently. Your bathroom is unlocked. Okay, so we're going to call her Mom. Did you sleep well, Mom? No. Disgusting. She's wearing the same clothes from yesterday. She looks disheveled. It's unclear if she slept at all. Are you feeling any pain? Yesterday, our conversation ended rather abruptly. Your vitals are stable, and you seem to have made a full recovery. Yes, I'm feeling well. Good. She flips open a book and makes a note of that response. How was your sleep? Any interruptions or strange dreams? Lie to her. Nope. You're going to do better today. It's going to be a little different from yesterday. Okay, I'm gonna look at the items, and I have to be a good girl, and she's giving me a plushie shark. Okay.
You don't think what?
Now is when I talk about different stuff, because whenever I find one, see how this one is green?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I find the exact right one, it turns green. That's the ones that I wasn't able to find in a couple of other ones, so I hope I haven't messed up so far.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the exact same. Okay, let's add a melancholic chuckle. Pulled up the chunk of rock. What does this remind you of? This is where I brought... It would let me talk about Brocs, like Crocs.
Brocs.
But it won't let me talk about paleontologist? What? Okay, I'm gonna put...
Well, Brocs are a vibe, so I don't understand it.
Yeah. Erosion. Guilt? Oh, guilt. If I go ahead and I say I feel guilty, do you feel guilty? No, that's not at all what I was trying to say. Time? An old friend. Science. Okay, she wants me to say science because it's green. Okay. Then you told yourself you did all that work for love, but now you can't help but feel indignant.
Hey, baby. I'll be back in a second. I really need to get some food if that's
Of course, take your time.
I was gonna go to the bathroom. I love
you. Bye-bye. Kind of waste of time sitting down here in the dark while the summer passes. Okay, then she goes back into that thing. You shouldn't have said that. Why not? It's the truth. I got outside, I was imprisoned, you had to learn your lesson. Okay, it's a high possibility that due to the fact that this is a demo, that it's going to force me to go this way every single time. Yep, it's going to force me to go this way every single time. Ah! Okay, now my question is, can I get a worse ending? Sad, just very right. Like, cannot wait. Nah, I'm not gonna see if I can get a worse ending because I'm tired. It's late, and I want to go to bed because I'm tired. Anyway, I think that this game is really fun. I think the reason that we can't change the outcome this time is because it's a demo. And most likely, it's always going to turn out to be that. The demo is free, though. So I'm on Steam. So anybody that wants to try it can try it. Yeah. Thank you so much, The Wolf Wizard, my friendo, buddy-o pal, and Al for showing up tonight. And, of course, my baby for being here, too. So, I'm going to call it a night. Thanks everybody for watching this stream. My first stream. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Good night. Bye-bye.